any of his, what's it called? All the gold he has stored up, in the sports and his highly secured safes or whatever. Hey, we're gonna take all that shit, man. But even that won't be enough, man. Getting it back our riches, man, from this devil, that's not gonna be enough. We're gonna have to put this devil in slavery as well, man. You know what I'm saying? And he shall not rejoice therein. Yeah, he's gonna completely regret it, man. All the things he's been doing all this time towards the Israelites, he's gonna completely regret it. Once the Lord Yahweh Bashim Shai takes down this devil, man, and puts us in rulership. It says in Revelation, basically he's gonna receive twice as much as what he's done unto us. He's gonna receive twice as much, man. Verse 19, because he hath oppressed and forsaken the poor, because he hath violently taken away an house which he builded not. Yeah, man, you can look at the what he did to the so-called Native Americans, Latinos, man. He took away their house, their house, man, their land. Yeah, I mean, he took away their land from them. Which he obviously didn't build that. He obviously didn't, own that land. But what he stole it from them, and he oppressed us, the Israelites, man, being the oppressed and the poor. Go back to the article. Yeah, so at the end of the day, man, Esau is trying to replace people, really. You know what I'm saying? Going to real quick, Second Thessalonians 2 and 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there be a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. Yeah, that man of sin being Esau. More and more, man, this devil he's being revealed, you know what I'm saying, by his actions, by what he's doing in the earth. Going back in time, around a couple several years ago, you know what I'm saying, when us as the apostles and elder millstone, prophesying this word onto you Israelites out there, Jake was looking at us crazy, man, for calling Esau the so-called white man, the devil. But more as time, more and more, progresses, it's starting to be evident, you know, it's starting to be completely evident, man, that this dude, he's the devil. Esau, Edom, he's a devil. It says the son of perdition. Verse 4, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High. Yeah, so he really believes, man, he's gonna be able to do this, achieve his NWO, replace people and put robots in there. And at the end of the day, man, we know he ultimately wants to replace us Israelites. He wants to do away with us, man. You know what I'm saying? So he believes him being in his pride, thinking that he's above the Lord himself. He thinks that he's gonna be able to achieve this. Let's go to Psalms 2 and 1. It says Psalms 2 and 1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? Yeah, and that's exactly what these heathen are doing, man. Imagine a vain thing, man. Thinking that they can achieve this. Achieve what they're planning, man. We know at the end of the day, not only Esau is trying to achieve this, NWO whatever. You also have China, they're following after Esau. They want to make their society, robotic, completely robotic or whatever. These other nations, drinking the cup of Babylon, following after their ways, man, following after their philosophies. It says, why do the heathen rage and the people imagine a vain thing? Verse 2, the kings of the earth set themselves, and the rulers take counsel together against the Lord Yahweh and against his anointed, saying, yeah, so, boom, against the Lord himself, Yahweh Bashmiel Shai, and against his anointed, which what are his people. First and foremost, the elect of the nation of Israel. But we know at the end of the day, Esau, he wants to do away with all of Israel, man. Verse 3, let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us. Yeah, so Esau, he wants to have nothing to do, he wants to have nothing to do with us anymore. Cause what? Hey man, he used us to complete, to build up his society. Hey, ain't there, man, the Israelites are the hardest working people, man, on this planet. Ain't no other nation, man, that's harder working, man, than the Israelite man. You know what I'm saying? There's no other nation. But what this devil, he's comfortable what he's achieved, what he's reaped off of us. You know what I'm saying? Putting us, cause hey, we're still in slavery at the end of the day. Not only physically, man, cause well, we're corporate slaves, man. You know what I'm saying? We're still slaves, man. To the government, to the elites, and mentally and spiritually. He put out these religions. Us brothers, man, we're no longer mentally, spiritually in bondage, but what our most of our people are still in bondage, man, mentally and spiritually. He put out Esau. He puts a whole bunch of money, man, into these religions. These churches out here. You know what I'm saying? Like Christianity, the biggest deception, man, on our people, man. Christianity, plantation Christianity, man. What else? These schools. He put a whole bunch of money, man, on these education systems to make it seem like we're below him, and he's been above. The furthest he goes for our history is back, what does the days of slavery, but he never goes before that. You know what I'm saying? If he does go before that time, it's only about him. Which, hey, at the time, man, we at the end of the day, man, we're the ones ruling, man, before this double. When before the Renaissance period, we were ruling. That's why he calls those days the Dark Ages. He calls that age, man, that time period, the Dark Ages, man. Because he like, oh, that was a dark period, where everything was going wrong. You know what I'm saying? Everything was in its dark state. Which really, man, everything is way better, man, when we were in rulership. But what this devil now he likens his when he came into rulership, the Renaissance period. Because what Renaissance, it means rebirth, or renewed. He's claiming the birth. Okay, the earth has been rebirthed, renewed. Now that we're in rulership, that's how proud this devil is, man. That's why he's called our age the Dark Ages. Yeah. So yeah, point is, man, this devil, he wants to do away with us Israelites. Read Psalms 83. It speaks about how all the nations, man, they're getting together to take down us Israelites, man. So-called Negro, Native Americans, Latinos. He's trying so hard, man, to take us down. And once he's done with that, you know, from what I see, man, he's trying to once he's trying to replace, first and foremost, us Israelites, man, with robots and shit, because he knows he's making a lot of money, man, off of us. So if he can completely replace us, man, with robots, then it'll be like we never left, to this devil. Or maybe even better, because what these robots can be, um, they're gonna cost way less money. Hey, because you're not gonna have to give robots checks, or you want to worry about robots, messing up and causing damage, or not on the level as people. You know what I'm saying? And that's the devil's mindset. That's the elites of Esau's mindset. Because what the Lord created the earth to be dwelled with. The Lord created people, man, dwell upon the earth, not robots. Of course, the Israelites ruling over all. At the end of the day, the Israelites, man, ruling. You know what I'm saying? But He created people to dwell upon the earth, not these fucking robots. But Esau being damn proud, That's his mindset. So going back to the article, it says during an interview in April, Musk said Tesla will include safety features that ensure this doesn't become a dystopian situation. Yeah, right. Okay. In the eyes of Esau, his society, his NWO will be perfect. In his eyes, this devil could be being completely perverse in his mind and delusional. He's gonna think his society is gonna perfect. You know, an evil, a 100% complete evil society to this devil is perfect for him. Being in the truth, in the eyes of the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yashai, that's a complete opposite, man, of paradise. That's complete dystopia. It says Musk sees it as Tesla's most important work. Musk has touted the robot project as the most important project or product development we're doing this year. He's also predicted that it could eclipse the Tesla's car business and change the nature of the US economy. Yep. So, hey man, from what it seems like they're putting a lot of money into this, man. To make this robotic society. What is the economy? It is at the foundation, it is labor. So what happens when there's no shortage of labor? He said at the last AI day. And it says in scriptures, um, basically there shall be no work in Egypt, because when all hell breaks loose, it's gonna be shortage of work. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be a lack of work, man, because all hell is gonna break loose, man. Economy is gonna completely shut down. These businesses completely be destitute. So yeah, man. Going back to Psalms 2 and 4, or yeah, Psalms 2, we're at verse 4 now. It says, "He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. The Lord shall have them in derision." Exactly, man. So the Lord's gonna be laughing at man at these devils, thinking that they're gonna achieve their NWO, achieve their vain plans. You know what I'm saying? Their vain devices. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh. The Lord shall have them in derision. Yeah, because once the Lord Yahweh, the Heavenly Father, sends back Yahweh Shai, his son, to take down this devil, man, he's gonna be completely embarrassed. Because he already created his space force, thinking that he can come up against Yahweh Shai in his chariots. Because hey, he knows these chariots, man. So-called UFOs are the vehicles, are the angels, the angels of the Lord, man. He knows that these are the vehicles, of the angels. So what he created a space force. But once the Lord Yahweh Shai comes back, man, with Michael the archangel, and with his angels, man, the other angels, they're gonna go completely embarrass Esau. Esau won't be able to take down not one of those chariots, man. Not one. It says in the scriptures, one angel has the power to destroy the whole earth. Just one angel, man. So you really think this devil, he's gonna have the capacity to even take down one chariot? Come on, man. Yeah, so Lord will have them in derision. Getting that word, let's look that up in the dictionary. It says contemptuous ridicule or mockery. Yeah, man. What even in Psalm, what is it? Isaiah 14. What it says how even these other nations, man. Once this devil, he's in slavery under the Israelites. The day being very very soon. Once this devil is in his original initial state, which is what being the lowest, the basis of all men. You know what I'm saying? These other nations are gonna be looking upon this devil man Esau, Edom, like wow, man, so-called white man, like wow, man. Oh, so this is the guy who ruled over all the other nations, man. Put hell upon, everybody. Of course, he put the most upon us Israelites. But hey, they're gonna ask that question, man. Is this the man who is ruling? How was it possible for this dude to rule over all other nations, man, and be the strongest? Hey, and that's how Esau's gonna be mocked, man. He's gonna be completely laughed at for thinking that, for coming up with these stupid ass plans, or these stupid ass uh what's the word I want to use? Basically, man, his NWO, man. He's gonna be completely. That's gonna be a funny day, man. Once we overtake this devil, he's in slavery, and we're completely laughing at him for thinking that he could usurp the Lord, get over, you know um bypass the Bible, bypass you know the prophecies which are in the Bible, and bypass the Lord, man, himself. Hey, it's gonna be a funny day, man. It's gonna be a great day to see this devil in his in captivity, with his mouth completely shut. So yeah, I think that's the point, man. I'm gonna put this article in the description box, Lord willing, man, so your brothers can check it out. But just want to bring that out real quick. Lord willing, brothers out there edified, Yahweh Bashem Yashai, Bashem Rakak with us, Brakathum, Shalom.